Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my current morning skincare routine. I realized the last one I had done here on my channel has been 2 years ago. So I was like, you know what? This will be a really good time to just update you guys on what I'm using in my current morning skincare routine. So if you guys like videos like this from me, please make sure you like this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos from me. I have all of my products here. I've actually laid them all out here on the sink here on the countertop so you guys know exactly what I'm using and I don't miss anything. Of course, everything that I mentioned will be linked in the description box below. And let's walk you through my skin. I was lazy last night and I actually only took off and removed my makeup, which I do a pretty deep removing kind of situation, but my skin is in much need of cleansing. So let's get into it. So if I'm not mistaken, this was the same as last time, but I worked with TULA skincare last year, and honestly, since working with them, I have been a really big fan of their purifying face cleanser, which is called the Cult Classic. This cleanser is really great because it is gel-based, so it's not going to strip your skin, but it is going to very much clean out your pores, which I definitely need now. And I just love it. It works for any time of year. And from what I understand, this really works for all skin types. And the really cool thing about TULA skincare is that they have probiotics and superfoods within their products. And they do a really good job with making products that make your skin feel good and that are actually good for your skin. I have been using this consecutively for both my morning and evening skincare routine. I'm not even exaggerating. It has to be about 2 years, and it's not broke, so I'm not gonna fix it. And I love that it really does give my pores a deep clean. And I love how in the morning, it really does remove all of my nighttime skincare products off of my skin. I'm gonna lather this up, and I actually lather it up and I use it with my PMD Pro Rose Quartz. And basically it's like a silicone face cleanser, and it has rose quartz on the back, and it warms up and it heats up, and you can really massage in your oils and your moisturizer and your serums if you really want to. And I love this thing. I usually will just put a little bit of cleanser on here, but then I put a little bit of cleanser in my hand and lather it onto my wet face. And yeah, and I just massage it into my skin. I love that because this is not abrasive, because of the silicone bristles, that this really, for me, because I don't have sensitive skin, I can use this every day and it doesn't irritate my skin. But before I even start washing my face, I always like to just kind of set myself up for success. So I have been a fan of Nay, who is La Beautyologist on Instagram and I think everywhere on social media. And by far, hands down, my favorite product, not only in my skincare routine, but hands down, the best product that I have purchased in 2021 is her No Drip Cleansing Cuffs. And for somebody who's really messy when I wash my face, water usually gets all down my arm and underneath here. And these things have saved my life. So they're almost like little scrunchies for your wrists. And they're like in this little kind of, I guess, terry cloth, almost kind of whatever like the robes are made out of. It just feels like little robe scrunchies on your wrists. And so I put those on before I wash my face, morning, noon, night. And she also has a little headband. So we're gonna do that and make sure we're ready to wash our face. All right, and there we are, we're ready to wash our face. You know, towels can hold a lot of germs. We always use these little like Kleenex hand towels throughout the house to wipe our hands just to avoid, you know, any additional germs. And so I just pat my face dry, and my face always feels so nice and clean. And then I always feel such satisfaction when I take this off, because I feel how much water would have gone down my arm. And I always wash my ears as well and try to make sure that I pay attention to my neck and my ears when I'm cleansing and applying my facial products. After I cleanse, I always apply some eye cream. Lately, I have been just religiously using the Shani Darden Intensive Renewal Eye Cream. Well, it's the Intensive Eye Renewal Cream. I just remixed the woman's product's name for no reason. I really like this because it's just like, it's just perfect, right? It's just like, it's creamy enough, but it's not too much. It's certainly not oily, it's light. And I love how it seeps into my skin. I always, of course, apply it with my ring finger because your ring finger applies the most. I always apply it with my ring finger because your ring finger has the least pressure. And of course, the eye under your skin and around your skin is the thinnest on your face, so you don't want to pull on it. You definitely want to gently glide things on, pat things in, or very softly swipe them on. So yeah. That's how I use that. I like to put my eye cream on right after I cleanse. While we're kind of doing little things, what I like to do, because typically after I cleanse my face in the morning, I put on makeup, I like my lips to be soft. And so lately I have been using the bareMinerals Ageless Phyto-Retinol Lip Mask. This just softens my lips right on up. So I just use my little tip of my nail and just swipe some on, and then while I'm doing my skincare and my makeup, my lips are softening up, especially if I'm having one of those super dry days because I didn't drink enough water the day before. It pretty much has like this, it's like a little bit more firm than Vaseline, but it just makes your lips feel so soft. So after I take care of my eyes and my lips, I go ahead and I do toner. Now, my main issue with my skin throughout all times of the year is texture. I don't really break out. I have to have been just like kind of wilding out on like food or just having a lot of stress for me to break out. So I'm really fortunate in that sense. However, my thing is always texture. And I feel like whenever I use toners with active ingredients and acids in it, it really does help noticeably improve and maintain a smooth texture in my skin. So typically both morning and night, I'm using some type of toner with an acid. Lately, I have been loving, like seriously loving the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. First of all, it's pink, so I feel like my middle child, Caliana, loves pink, and so she's honestly like the pink ranger. If it's not pink, she wants nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna lie, it being my favorite color and just like this really cute, lovely, approachable packaging is just always nice. And Glow Recipe products always smell amazing. I'm not into cotton pads. I mean, not cotton pads. I'm not into cotton balls, so I always use a cotton pad, and I just get the Kroger brand. I just get the Kroger brand whenever I order groceries every week, and I just shake a little bit on, and I'm gonna swipe it all over my face. And even though it has acids, it's still really gentle on my skin, and I just notice a big difference. Getting close for you guys. We are just swiping it on. I try to get my ears as well, try to get my neck. After toner, we get into essence. You guys know how much I love the SK-II facial treatment essence. It's just fantastic. It is without a doubt the priciest product that I use on my face, but I gotta say, it just doesn't fail me. Anytime I don't use it, I just notice that my skin, like the texture is noticeably not as smooth and my skin isn't as hydrated. I actually have this really amazing bottle. This is one of their special edition bottles with an Andy Warhol quote. It says, "If everybody's not a beauty, then nobody is." And I love it. And they sent this to me last month and I love it. I worked with them this year because one, it was just a dream because they have been one of my favorite skincare products for the last 3 years. I can't say good enough things about SK-II. They're just amazing. So I just shake a little bit into my hand. You wanna just like pat it into your skin. We can swipe it on, you know, to make sure you have coverage. I try to get my ears and my neck, of course. And then you just want to kind of pat it into your skin. I don't use a cotton pad for this. One, because the product wasn't designed that way. They want you to use your hands and your fingers. And then I just feel like all of the product gets into my skin because it really won't leave on your hands. Like you really just want to press it into your skin. I love it because it just makes my skin feel so good. So I can even use it without toner, which I do a lot of times, especially on the days I don't use toner. Like I said, I'm doing it every other day, so usually 3 to 4 times a week, but I use my Essence every day. And the sheet mask, oh my gosh. Again, if your skin is just acting whack and you want like a really bougie and just hydrating and nourishing sheet mask, I cannot say enough good things about the SK2 Essence masks. They're beautiful, wonderful, and incredible. We're done with Essence and then we move on to Serum. So I use serums both at night and in the morning, but in the daytime, I really do like using vitamin C. A vitamin C serum will brighten your skin, but it'll also help you with texture, which is one of my main issues. One of my favorite vitamin C serums has been the Hyper Even Brightening Dark Spot Vitamin C Serum. First of all, it's just so lightweight, and I love that because I hate when products make my skin feel like my pores are getting clogged or whatnot. But also, it's Black owned, and they're now carried at Sephora, which is just great. But I discovered them last year during the pandemic, and I've been obsessed. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this is my 3rd bottle, and I absolutely love it. So a little bit goes a long way. It's very lightweight. Like, you see how light it is? It's like super clear and light. And I just rub in, really get it into your skin. I think one of the things I've learned over the years is that you really want to make sure your products are penetrating your skin versus just sitting on. So don't be afraid to use your hands, my loves. And you don't want to tug down on your skin. You definitely always want to either start from the center and start up. Just like a little trick I learned from not only like my favorite beauty girls here on YouTube, but then also just like from getting a facial. Like, when you're laying down, they always like are swiping up, just like, so you want to make sure you're being gentle with your skin, but at the same time being deliberate and making sure product isn't just sitting on top. We have some serum on our face. We've done cleansing, we've done eye cream, we've done lip stuff, we've done toner, we've done essence, and now it is time for moisturizer. My moisturizer, my go-to, probably for the last, I would say maybe almost a year or so, is the Biossance Squalene Omega Repair Cream. It's really good. That's it. Like, I'm almost like, it's almost done. Like, this has been my go-to. And I love it because, again, it is a very moisturizing and hydrating moisturizer without being super heavy. So it's beautiful under makeup. And I just, again, get really into my skin. But don't be afraid, girl, to rub it in your skin. Get your neck. And with your neck, you certainly don't want to tug on it. So you want to make sure you're swiping up, get under there. Really make sure you are getting your ears as well, because that's skin too. And when I make sure I'm not rushing and I'm taking my time to rub the products in my skin and make sure it is getting in there, like, my makeup always looks 1,000 times better. We got hydration and moisturization going on my skin. I like Biossance. I like their toner as well. Sometimes I'll use it. And their toner also has BHA, which is just something I consistently use. But don't be afraid of acids, you guys. Like, of course, if you have sensitive skin, use sparingly. But acids, especially if you have texture issues, is really, really great for you. You don't have to use them every day for it to be effective. But even putting them in your routine anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week can really make a big difference without making your skin overreact. And that's what I have been loving with the products I've been using lately. Last but not least, my friends, is SPF. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's sunny. I don't care if it's snowy, if it's winter, if it's summer. I wear SPF every single day, okay? I understand that they say black don't crack, but it will if you do not put SPF on. I'm a firm believer in that. My go-to, actually I have two go-tos. During the summertime, I used the Black Girl sunscreen very, very consistently, but I was going back and forth with the Supergoop Glow Screen, which has also been a fave of mine as well. It has SPF 40, and it acts as a beautiful primer for your skin as well, because it has like this iridescent, almost no glitter or anything like that in it, but it has like that slight opaque, like glow to it, hence the name Glow Screen. And then I kind of start from the center, hit my neck up, you gotta get them ears, and get that sunscreen on the face. Whether I'm going outside or not for the day, I put on SPF. Even on my laziest days, I will moisturize, do my essence, and eye cream and SPF, even on my lazy days. And don't forget your ears as well. And the reason why you want to do this, even if you're not leaving the house, is because guess what? Sunlight comes through windows. So unless you live in a window-free house, like the sunlight is hitting your face whether you're inside or outside, you still are getting UV rays from the sun even on days when it's overcast or cloudy or rainy. Be really, really mindful of that. And if you have texture issues, SPF also is just huge on protecting your skin from the sun, which can cause rough and uneven texture. So huge, huge, huge. I like to put it on the back of my hands as well. And guys, look at that. I mean, before I just feel like I was looking like hot trash in the trashettes. And now I have finished my entire skincare routine for you. And so my friends, that does it for my skincare routine. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite product in your morning skincare routine is. You don't have to have this elaborate skincare routine. How many steps did we do? We cleansed, we did eyes, we did lips, we did toner, we did serum, right? Then we did moisturizer, and then we did sunscreen. So was it 7 steps? So not too crazy, but honestly, I feel like 4 steps that you always need is you want to cleanse, you want to definitely moisturize, have some kind of eye cream and SPF. So if 7 is too elaborate for you, I totally get it. Just make sure you're moisturizing, taking care of that under eye skin, and making sure you're putting on SPF and making sure your skin is hydrated and moisturized. Everything that I mentioned, I will make sure that I put in the description box below. And of course, if you haven't already, if you've made it this far, subscribe. Let's make this thing official. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.